Hello! Hello. It's a stream.
It's stream.
It's a stream! It's Christi. Christi's here.
Hello.
Hey. Welcome anybody who is here having a sleepy Boxing Day. Hope you had a good Christmas. I never do ask. Christi, did you have a good Christmas?
Yeah,
Yeah.
better than expected.
Unexpected?
Better than expected.
Oh, better than expected. Marvelous. That's always good. Less so having your food stolen by your dog.
Yeah. But he's cute.
He's cute. Here is evidence. I can show you evidence that he's cute. Look, he's cute. You have on-screen evidence.
It is the face he's showing me right now.
I'm cute. Food stealer. Honestly.
Right.
Yeah. So it's a little stream. Little doodly Dory stream. Sorry, I didn't stream yesterday. I had planned to stream yesterday, but then plans changed, so I didn't. That incredibly good story. Hi, Dark. How are you doing? Yes, I was told that there was going to be a Boxing Day lunch that turned into a Christmas lunch, and that turned into a Christmas dinner. So things happen.
Oh, that's nice.
How you doing, Dark? You right? No apologies. All the apologies. I'm British. It's what we do. I'm sorry. Yeah, so what I thought would be fun, given that this is the last group stream of the year, is that we would do what we did for the first group stream of the year, the thing that made us want to do group streams in the first place, which was we've booted up the old heroes and villains wikis, and we're going to get some random heroes and some random villains and describe them to one another to try and doodle them. Christi has a slight disadvantage today in as much as the pen has run out of power, so we're gonna get some fun finger paintings. Oh, no, robot times, technology, what's happening? No, let Christi speak. Good, you're doing lots of Valheim, but I saw you've made a big stone wall. And all the boars are happily roaming free. Your new internet's worse! Oh no! That's the opposite of what we wanted. Oh, I was about to. I forgot to ask you. I was going to ask you how your internet is. It's like worse. Is it better now?
Can you hear me?
Yes, there we go.
Yay!
It's just in and out. It's fine.
I was just saying I have a bit of power on my pencil.
You have a little bit. Marvelous. Well, in that case, do you want to go first before it goes?
Yeah, good idea.
Okay. So, I booted up the Heroes wiki, got a random page, and hand on heart, this was random. There are 34,000 pages here. It's actually random. Christi, could you draw for me Bitzer? And Bitzer. Bitzer is the deuteragonist of the Shaun the Sheep TV series, and the tritagonist of both feature films, and the 2015 short To the Farmer's Llamas. Yeah, he's a big yellow dog who you may have seen from about 50 GIFs that I constantly post in Discord. Who is apparently a hero. I didn't know this. I also didn't know his name. Bitzer, apparently. Yeah. The brown, long-suffering sheepdog only wants a quiet life. But this is the last thing he's going to get when Shaun the Sheep is around. He's obviously on the same side. Pardon? Sorry?
That's not a good Phil Sewell.
Ooh. Oh no, I can't see it. No, nothing is changing for me. My internet's bad now. Oh no, I will refresh.
I infected your internet.
No. Oh, apparently you're not even in this room. Where are you drawing? Oh no. You're not here.
What is happening?
What is happening? You're not in this. Ah! Internet! Only 34,000 seems low for heroes. It does a little bit. Yeah.
Do I need to re-click the link in Discord, maybe?
Maybe. Copy what you just did, and then we can paste it back in here. Maybe.
I erased what I did, so it's fine.
Oh no. Yeah, so apparently I'm alone here in this little. There we are. There's a person. There's two people. That's weird.
My dog's back.
Yeah. Them cute.
I'm a bear now.
You're a bear. Also a random tiger. I don't know why. Whenever you join, two people join.
Um, a
Yeah,
lot of things is happening today.
the internet is also recovering from Christmas. It's yeah, this is the yellow sheepdog from John the Sheep, who I don't even have to bring up a picture for this one. I could just post a GIF. Apparently under powers and skills, it says speed, high intelligence, and sense of smell.
That's not my dog.
Well, sense of smell maybe. It's just manages to find food to steal.
Yep. It was a Danish thing called leverpostej, which is a liver pate, and it's basically what you give your dog at the end of the month when you forgot to buy dog food.
Oh.
That's a Pikachu.
No, it's a grommet.
Don't remember the eyes. How does animation eyes look like?
There is the one thing I have always thought about this character is that for Aardman, the eyes are particularly strange. So, however you want to interpret that.
I might stylize it because I don't remember.
Aardman characters tend to have very similar eyes to one another. This character, for some reason, has slightly different. Yeah, Bitzer. That's interesting. I don't know where that name comes from.
Careful, bottom line. I also, in a year now, haven't figured out yet how to not make things do this.
Let's not make them do what? Sorry.
This overlapping of the color.
Oh right, yeah. I think that's because you have a lower opacity, maybe.
Oh, yeah. I always work with a lower opacity.
Yeah, if you just
because
up that
I
to
can't
full.
make up my mind with the color.
If in doubt, make it lighter. That would do the equivalent. Here we go. Full color render on this one.
I'm sorry. Yeah, because that's mainly what I remember, and I've seen this a lot. So I'm hoping it'll be to my advantage.
If anything, that probably will just end up making you go, "Oh, I know exactly what this is. I've seen it loads," and then suddenly you can't remember a single thing.
It has very sausagey thingies.
He's made of clay. He's allowed to.
Oh, I'm made of clay.
So did you have a nice food time, Duck? By food time, I mean in real life, not the banquet hall of Valheim.
I mean, that counts.
Yeah, kind of counts. Yeah, there's a lot of sausages in there, if I remember correctly. It's just an entire chest full of sausages.
My dog is somehow still being a brat, though he's looped.
But more. What if more? You is that you ate lots and slept for 12 hours, or you hate lots? Because I know you don't like Christmas, so it could be both. Food, lots of food, sausages and sausage. Oh no, yeah, I realized. Yeah, I remember discovering that nobody knows food glorious food. That was a previous stream, wasn't it? I made reference to that, and everyone's like, "What are you talking about?" It's a famous musical. I would read more from this wiki page, but it's just a synopsis of a film.
Oh.
They just give the synopsis of the film. Sure. I don't know. You don't like how many enemies are in the events now? You had to fight 4 trolls. My word. That's a lot. Is it not scaled by how many people are in the game? Should be. Yeah, this literally just has the description of Shaun the Sheep the movie in it. Which I haven't seen, but I guess I just now know. You don't know anymore. Maybe it just scales by how many people have been in the thing at one point, and you just gotta deal with it. I like the way he's sort of standing there as if to say, I didn't steal the food. I haven't got anything. I will say, for a Heroes wiki page, the sentences in this actually make sense, which is weird.
The sentences don't usually make sense.
No, that's why we started doing this, wasn't it? Because the heroes and villains wikis were just completely incomprehensible. It's the most absurd.
I don't remember that.
I'm sure we'll find some, but apparently, Shaun the Sheep fans keep very good wikis. Apparently he is voiced by somebody called John Sparks. And I might have sounded excited to say that, but that's only because I misread it at first and thought it was John Sparkles. It's not. It's Sparks. There's no L. No L. Christmas. Apparently he also does the voice for Fireman Sam, which is a British stop motion thing about a fireman. Unsurprising. Yeah, no, there's very little characterization of this in this wiki. Although there are quite a few pictures. No, there's one of him as a little puppy. There's a lot of pictures here. I do not need this many pictures for this character. I'm still scrolling.
Let's see human this week, but,
Oh, you're a bit muffly. Two human. Two human toes. Toe human. That's right, it's Aardman. Not Ard Dog. As I recall, Aardman, the animation company that do Shaun the Sheep and Wallace and Gromit and such, they called themselves Aardman so that their name would have two A's at the beginning, and as a consequence, they'd be higher up in the phone book.
oh, what's the book?
Yeah, it works. Toeman, Toeman. This dog is called Toeman, which, you know,
For obvious reasons.
begs several questions. You know, like, who calls their dog Toeman? I mean, a nickname, sure. Incidental. It's like how I call Kiki sausage, you know? She's not actually a sausage. She's not actually a sponge. But it's what I call her.
Who calls pets human names? Really? That's weird.
Yeah.
If you have to call your pet, and it's like Kevin.
Karen! Joshua, get here right now.
Yeah, this is Toman.
This is Toman. And now we can have a look at what was it? I've already forgotten the name. Bitzer. Let's have a look at Bitzer. I will post a GIF that I have lying around. Gotta scroll down, find the GIF. Yeah.
I won't. I will.
I want to find a good one. I mean, this is a kind of full body.
Oh, the
GIF.
nose is huge, and it does have the classic mouth.
Yeah, let me. Yes, but look at the eyes. They're tiny, tiny, tiny eyes.
I was right about the tiny eyes somehow. That's probably why I didn't remember them.
Yeah, it's just like a lot of Aardman characters. They tend to have quite big eyes, and for some reason, this character's just tiny eyes right in the middle. It must be really difficult to change the direction that he's looking.
Not much of a skull structure.
Also, here is a little picture of apparently the little baby pup.
Oh, it has button eyes.
Yeah, little button eyes. He grew into the hat.
Lost, though. It is a good sniffer.
Yeah, big old sniffer.
Oh god, the eyes in the middle.
Well, there we go. We got a familiar face for the first one, and then of course, hang on, scroll, 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 scroll.
I have a feeling you have too many gifts. Oh. Its nose goes beneath its teeth.
Don't worry about it. Some people or dogs just have long noses. It's fine.
It's fine, indeed. Now,
Oh, you're a bit muffly again. Hello. Villain or good? We'll start with good, and we'll work our way to villains. Sorry, there's some internet issues, everybody. The internet is being the internet.
Am I a robot?
No, that's better. There we are. I think you're just
Yee.
slightly muffled.
You have hope is time.
Hope Estein.
Yee.
Hope a stone. They're made of
I'm
stone.
thinking you might know them.
No. Muffly again. This is just when I need to hear Christi. Luckily, it's just a nice chill stream. Is a Final Fantasy. Hope I vaguely remember there being a Hope in 13. I haven't played 13. I don't know anything about. Is it a child? I seem to remember there being children in there that are like MacGuffins. I watched a review of it once. This is all I know.
I would say, can you hear me now?
A little muffly. Is it something to just your microphone, or is it?
No, I'm holding my iPad up so it.
Oh, that's better.
I would say it's a handsome blonde that's a bit steampunky.
Handsome blonde. Okay. I tend not to draw handsome. Let's give it a go. Steampunky. Male, female?
Male.
Male, okay. Well, that's not who I thought it was then. I mean, steampunky implies automatically top hat with goggles. It's Final Fantasy, so there has to be belts, so those belts are going to be covered in cogs.
Oh, this is one. He was voiced by Yuki Kachi in the Japanese version, and by Vincent Martella, who also voiced Phineas Flynn from Phineas and Ferb.
Oh, okay. Got it.
If you wanna
okay. Yeah.
take anything from that.
Have done. Hello.
I tried to zoom out.
It's alright. Probably some sort of big old belts there, some smaller belts on the arms. It's Final Fantasy is belts. But it's kind of like like Final Fantasy 13 feels more sort of sci-fi to me than fantasy. Probably big boots though. Okay, we've got an all right starting point, by which I mean a position that I've drawn 500 characters in. So I don't have to think too much about it. It's a bit more sort of sci-fi, just some bitses and bobses. Sci-fi steampunk. Is that a thing? Probably.
Yeah. It says they hope promises to protect Lightning, who is a character.
I think that's the protagonist. Because there's like Lightning Returns is like one of the sequels.
That would make sense.
I need to put a buckle on this.
Oh, they look way different in the game than in the art. Director of the Research Institute / Academy. Sure.
Okay. I'll bear that in mind.
That's not what I see, but it is kind of creepy.
Well, this has gone off to a wonderful start.
I mean, the closest to that description is the tie.
Oh, there's a tie. Okay, can do.
There is some sort of professionalism.
That goes with the steampunky waistcoat. Very low sleeves, tied up quite. Yeah, this may become quite obvious that I've not played Final Fantasy 13. But this is what I think it looks like. So
Pretty close.
pretty close. Yeah. This is definitely definitely in the spirit of the games. I'm pretty sure.
It's got the vibes.
I don't think anyone's gonna look at this and think it's anything other than Final Fantasy.
Ooh, details.
Fantasy waistcoat. Some more belts for fun.
Is it flower buttons or like some kind of brass detailing?
Brass flowers, why not? Best of both worlds. They can be cufflinks as well. For the amount of times I've drawn this pose, you should get used to how to draw hands in it. How do hands work? I don't.
They don't.
They just don't. I mean, if hands worked, they would be able to draw hands, and they can't. So
Exactly. That's the best argument I've heard.
Anything else about Hope other than they're apparently a professor?
There is so much written about this character that it's kind of hard to find anything.
That's fair. Does it give you the synopsis of a whole film, or probably a whole game, I guess?
There is a whole page about his personality.
Right. I bet he wrote it.
Besides coming from an upper class family and having little knowledge of how the world works. Oh dear.
One of those ones, eh? One of those boys.
Sounds like a naive explorer type person.
Yeah. But through the adventure, he learns about people and the plight that they go through, and he gains a heart.
Probably.
Or something
If
along
not,
those lines.
then
or
something's wrong with this game.
Yeah. Or he just inexplicably dies because we needed a character to die. Don't know.
Oh yeah. That would be acceptable as well. Learn or die.
Learn or die. School would be very different if that were the ethos.
It's the new Hunger Games.
There's big boots. Cowboy boots, why not? Fits with the sort of brass flower motif. Oops, just accidentally selected background, so now I no longer have color I was drawing with.
Dope.
It happens. I think I've recovered a rough approximation. This also has belts on it.
Of course.
If in doubt, belts.
Now it looks kind of like a weird sandal.
What is a shoe but a weird sandal?
Yeah. How much shoe does there have to be in a sandal for it to be a shoe?
See, that's one of those arguments of like, oh, is cereal a soup? One of those things.
Cereal or soup?
Is cereal a soup?
Oh no. I don't like that.
It's one of those questions that at first glance you're like, the answer's obvious, and then at second glance you're like, actually the answer's not obvious, and then at third glance you're like, why isn't the word soup well defined?
Yeah. Or the word milk. Is milk a soup?
I don't know. I guess the idea would be that like, I forgot about the face. Just zoomed out again. I guess the idea is that the milk is the base of the soup, and then the cereal is the sort of flavor, as it were.
Oh, that's what you meant by you forgot about the face. I had a feeling, so I refreshed the page, and yeah, wasn't there a second ago.
Oh, right, okay. I was wondering, you were very nonchalant about it. It must be, that's, now I know why.
That's a normal face.
You said this person did Phineas and Ferb, right?
Yep.
So, yeah, that's obvious solution here.
It fits the character for some reason.
It worked surprisingly well, while also being horrific. Why not both? Why not horror and appropriate design? Yeah, I hate him. That's how that works? That's how what works. What did I do? It's my fault. I bet it's my fault. Or are you just talking about his face? If so, fair enough.
I just have a lot of things open.
Oh, cereal being soup. It's one I've heard. Thought I'd bring it up. I have no particular side in the argument. Yeah.
Soup, but
Also is slightly off center. Oh yeah. This is Hope.
probably has more personality than this guy.
Hope. Oh, okay. That's a weird mix of styles.
Yeah. Hard to explain.
Yeah, tricky. I thought he was wearing two ties for a second there. Let me get it up on Strum.
When you want to be a naive explorer, but also it's office day.
Yeah, it's an odd, like it's sort of wearing sort of almost sort of military clothing, but it's just a tie with a tie clip. I was not wrong about having belts on the shoes. If anything, I had too few.
Yeah.
And he has a belt. He has a belt of belts.
Yep. Very necessary.
It's an actual belt of belts. Oh no!
One belt, though.
But they've got look how many belts are attached to it, though.
I didn't even think about that.
He's got a belt of belts. Oh dear.
Also, it seems the same on the other side.
Yeah.
With a shoulder strap attached. Or a shoulder belt.
Like, if you're when you're sort of designing things for games, you tend to reuse assets quite a lot because it's difficult to 3D model things. Very time consuming. But I feel like just for the character design, they were just like, well, we have a 3D model of a belt. We might as well make the most of it, right? Copy paste, copy paste, copy paste.
Can be used many times.
Many belts. It's all the same belt. There was only one belt. It was just superimposed in many places.
What
that is
does also have in common? Belt.
Belt. All belt. There's even a hidden belt. If you look at the shoes carefully, there's a hidden belt.
Hidden belt. Oh, yeah.
See a little head. It's hiding in there. I see you.
Might be the only one with function.
Yeah, it's actually holding. Yeah, it's holding the shoe up. The rest of them are just there, I guess. Yes, this is apparently a Final Fantasy character. This is Final Fantasy 13, the weird one. Even though a lot of them are weird. Final Fantasy 13 looked like the spiritual successor to Final Fantasy 8, which might be why I never touched it. Weird. Well, there we go. That's Hope. Hopeless.
Fully.
This is hopeless. There we go. Right, cool. Marvelous. I now actually need to move Discord so that I can actually read chat. That will be handy. No. Computer, stop it. Right, cool. Okay, let's do some villains. It does just look like a blonde squall. It does a bit, doesn't it? Yeah. A little bit of squallishness in there. Crossed with Raiden from Metal Gear Solid.
Also, this is Herb.
This is Hoib.
Hope/Ferb. Herb.
Oh, Hoib. It's Hoib. Yeah, Hoib. Right, I'm going to get you a villain.
Yee.
With my very convoluted setup, which requires a surprising amount of clicks just to open a link.
I still have power.
Yeah. I will do this, even though it takes. Woof! You've had enough food. Oh no, really? Okay, we'll go with it.
Another one?
Oh, I see the word stand. This might be Jojo. I've heard of Jojo. No. It's just there is a particular visual thing in this that I think is going to be appropriate. You have Toshikazu Hazamada, who is a minor antagonist in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Diamond is Unbreakable. He wields the stand known as Surface. I don't know what that means.
Standable surface.
Standable. Yeah, like a table. He has a pet table. Hazamada is a third-year student. I don't know what year. Third year university, college, high school, junior. After being hit by the arrow, capital A, from Keicho Nijimura, gained a stand ability. Tamamari Kobayashi started investigating him after hearing rumors that Hazamada and a friend had an argument and said that the friend would later dug out his... That sounds horrible. I'm not even reading that. Nasty eye stuff. Josuke then decided to look for Hazamada in his class and later break his locker. Again, this is where the writing gets funky. I said the writing on these wikis is questionable.
So we're in a school setting.
Apparently, yes. Josuke only finds a bunch of manga and school materials as well as a weird wooden mannequin. Upon touching it, however, the mannequin, which was actually Surface... Okay, Surface is a mannequin. Morphs into an exact replica of Josuke. This doesn't tell me anything about... This is not a biography. This is just the story that he was in. Okay, here we are. Hazamada is a quiet and insecure student who has a hatred of popular and arrogant people. He's very passionate about his hobbies, and gets annoyed if people insult them. Understandably. Yeah, that is about all. Yeah, do you just draw them or them and their stand? Well, there's the stand. It's a nightstand.
They need their
No. Robot! Robot! Keep talking, it'll fix itself. Ooh, look at that. That's the thing, a lot of people use those sort of little wooden mannequins to do like pose studies and that. I wonder how many people have actually drawn that mannequin. Like, not as a person, just the mannequin.
Hmm.
Do you now want to see JoJo's where they're just various fighting furniture? Yeah.
Fighting futons, but fighting furniture.
Yes. Fighting futons.
Yeah.
I can't really take credit for that pun because while we were talking about that the first time, which I think was during the first one of these streams, no, it was during an earlier one with the wiki thing. Anyway, I think Ragdoll had that one. Either way, I thought it was fighting futons. I thought that's what people were saying. So it's not really a pun so much as that's what I was hearing. Like, what's futon got to do with food? What? Oh, grumpy dog.
Yeah.
That's a show, you swear? I mean, it's sort of. You can just generalize the Sorcerer's Apprentice, I guess, or that scene in Sword in the Stone, where it makes all of the dishes wash themselves. And we found all our old VHSs while we were sorting out Christmas decorations, so we've got like Robin Hood and Sword in the Stone on VHS.
Oh.
A bunch of Hanna-Barbera stuff, the Hair Bear Bunch, Captain Caveman, good old crap cartoons. There is Fighting Foodons, yes. Yeah, we did I think we used that as a wiki at one point. I can't remember anything about what we did with that, but I'm sure it was strange. I'm sure we drew a demon quiche. Yeah, if there's one visual motif that I would recommend that you incorporate into this design, it's belts.
Sure.
Yes, this character has, I wouldn't say as many belts as Hope, but a surprising number of belts.
This is when
Sorry, did you say something? You went. I think you cut off. Oh no. Interwebs.
look at that hand.
Yeah. It was a good hand. It was a little Silent Hill, but it was good.
I don't think a good hand would be described as a little Silent Hill.
You know, depends on what you're trying to do. I read the description of this character. They do some weird stuff. Is there anything else? this I don't know an awful lot about JoJo. Okay, it's not really something that's entered my sphere of knowledge. Yeah, JoJo is just weird in general. But there is a lot about this synopsis of the story that he's in that I don't understand. It's like somebody tries to attack somebody with some glass, but then they grab the glass and then reform it into a bottle around their hand. I don't know what's happening. Imagine just suddenly having a bottle around your hand.
Around?
Yeah. Apparently, this character does reform and later becomes friends with people, so maybe they're a evil person turned good.
They're evil turned good, so they need evil.
Apparently, the type of villain they are is an envious trickster.
Envious tricks. It's Loki.
I do like how one of the main pictures they have here of this character is just a silhouette of the character and then a picture of their stand in full color. It's like, that's not the character then, is it? So yeah, stands.
This stand is the coolest one.
As I understand it, if you pardon the expression, a stand is like a kind of summoned power thing where people have like a some sort of physical incarnation of an ability that they have or something. I don't quite understand. Again, I am very much understand. I'm beneath stand.
It's a Yu-Gi-Oh, but you only have one. It's what I understand.
That would be a perfect analogy if I knew what Yu-Gi-Oh was. Or I know it's a thing. I know it's a card game. I know it's a TV show based on a card game, or maybe a card game based on a TV show. I don't know. But beyond that, big spiky red and yellow hair. That's about it. Blue eyes, white dragon. Trap. You activated my trap card. Let's Beyblade. I don't know. Gotta catch 'em all. The digital monsters.
Is there anything about his clothes?
Don't you give me that face. Belts. Big baggy trousers.
Thanks for the help design.
Big old baggy. That might be why they have so many belts. But if so, I don't know why they're wearing them. Why they're wearing them. I think one of the things I quite like about the sort of JoJo style, peculiar though it may be, is that there's an odd level of detail put into like hands and fingers and stuff like that, but only sometimes. Sometimes, because the picture that I have of this character, one of their hands, like I wouldn't say it's a photorealistic, but it's got like quite a lot of curves going on, quite a lot of weird structure to it, and the other hand is a potato with lines.
Well, I'm gonna do justice then.
Yeah.
I don't remember how anime had it.
Oh,
Always one of those things.
You don't have to remember anything in this, you just make it up.
Ooh, they're incredibly broad, aren't they?
Yeah, Dark said, where is it? If it's JoJo, they're either super buff or tall and skinny. And
Ooh.
I think I can say neither in this instance.
Oh, okay then.
They're not very buff and they look quite short. So, but you again, feel free to change that. Yu-Gi-Oh was a manga, then a game in Japan, then in the US, and then the anime. Okay, cool. So it's sort of that's interesting. So it started as a story, then turned into a game, then turned into a more popular story. How peculiar. Well, I can't wait for the Inscription anime.
Oh no. That's gonna be one of those cursed ones.
It'd be great. I hear Junji Ito is directing.
Yay.
But the anime ignore the rules until much later on. That's fair. Just do whatever. Whatever's fun. It's like in Pokemon. There's nothing. Meowth can speak. Don't worry about it. Isn't it? It's one of those things where it's like I think the in canon explanation as to why Meowth. There's someone's inscription. I had an idea for an inscription doodle recently, so I might do that later in the week. Honestly, inscription just made me want to make a card game. I know I'm currently in the process of making a card game, but like a bigger sort of collectible one. DLC sometime soon. Oh, I didn't know that. Or is that the thingamabob? The roguelike phase 1, act 1, whatever it is called. No, gonna try not to spoil Inscription or anything. Spoilers don't have a sell by date, even if I have played it on stream. But the one thing I will say is I follow someone on YouTube, and they did a video on Inscription. They're like, "Oh god, this is my favorite game of all year," and I'm gonna do a playthrough of it on stream just to sort of show off how much I like it. And it became very apparent that they hadn't played the whole game. And
Oh no.
so there's just a lot of people going, I don't think you finished the game. And he's like, yes, I have. I've got a thing on the door that says I finished it. Like, okay. Don't know how to tell you this. Don't know how to tell you this. Don't get me wrong. That bit of the game is great. But there's more to see.
Experience. I think this is my guy.
Yeah. That's your guy. Casey's mod, which may be something completely different. Oh, okay. There's your guy. He seems a lot happier in your picture. He's just having a good time, doing a pose. Copy the pose. Nice. Well, here is the character on the wiki.
Oh. Okay then. It's an Addams family.
Do you see what I mean about belts?
Yeah.
I love the fact that I have my 5 chest belts, as you do, but I also have my special pink waist belt.
Yes. You gotta have your regular trousers belt.
Yeah. And they can't match the other belts. That would be gauche. You know? Just a typical school uniform.
Get confused.
Oh, I remember so many times I've been late for school and you're rushing around, you're just trying to fumble with all your belts. Oh, it's really annoying. You arrive in class, a couple of them are unbuckled, and the teacher's like, what do you think you're doing? Buckle your belts.
All of them.
All of them. Yeah, that's whatever their name was. Toshikazu Hazamada.
Sure.
What's the stand look like? It looks Pretty much, Christy did get this one pretty much spot on. It looks like that. Put it on the Discord. Apparently not. You may have to click it. Oh, there it is.
Oh, cool.
It's a little lumpier than usual, but it's the general idea.
It's creepier.
It's quite creepy, yeah.
Why does it have a mouth part?
I don't know. To be creepy. How do his legs work?
Yeah.
How do any mannequin's legs work? They tend to be designed not much for motion, but manipulation, yes.
Standing? No.
Let's say the answer to your question is with difficulty.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like yours looks more like a friend. They want to teach you all about anatomy.
They look very full of themselves.
Yeah. Also like the one eye. It's very manga. Very, very how to draw manga book.
You know, if you got emo hair, you don't have to do anything.
It's the great thing about the Emover. You only draw one eye.
Yee.
Cool. Right. Can I has villain?
You can have villain.
Yee.
You have Lord Sadic.
Lord
Sadic.
Right. He's smiling. You don't see that in JoJo's, yeah. They pout in JoJo's. Sorry.
There's not a lot of names in this description that makes no sense.
Marvelous.
I can say they are Star Wars though.
Oh, the Star Wars. Okay.
Yeah.
So some sort of potato snail.
Type of villain is sadistic Dark Knight.
Okay.
I just thought that one was a good one.
Sadistic Dark Knight. Star Wars Lord Sadic.
What's his name?
How many times do you think he has to deal with, going up to people and saying, "My name, Sadic," and they go, "All right, Dick."
No, that's not how they name.
Right. So, Dark Knight immediately. We've got the helmet. Only obviously it's a Star Warsy sort of, which is based on this sort of helmet design anyway. Then maybe like
an antenna. Have any flesh wounds?
Tis but a. I can't do a pun. I just I don't know enough Star Wars. I'm expecting Batman with a lightsaber, maybe. Oh, that kind of Dark Knight, yeah. They can have a cape.
But a Jabba in the hut.
Also, actually no, they don't have metal antenna. They have actual like snail antennas. It's a Star Wars. Everything's ever so slightly gross.
Yep.
Locked tight.
Yeah.
I can't get inside.
That made me jump. Hi, Chibi. Hi. Feel free to hop in if you want. Did you have a good day? You had a good time? You had a good Crimblemas? Crample? What am I doing? Just in general.
I like this. I made it. It's 10 minutes for Halloween costume vibe.
Yes. Go away. Go leave. Thank you. Sorry, my chat. I keep pressing enter and it brings up the chat. Not Twitch chat. Yeah, I'll get 2 seconds. Yeah. I don't know how a Star Wars. It's got like robes and stuff.
It's not for the helmet you've made a Dragon Ball.
Yeah. Yeah, the antenna and the shoulder pads are quite Dragon Ball, aren't they?
Yeah.
I don't think I know what Star Wars is.
I mean, most don't. Even though they say
Yeah.
so.
This is Chib.
Hello.
The door is locked.
The door is locked. This has made me jump.
Oh, that's what it was.
Hi, Christi. Hi, Chris.
Hello. How are you?
I'm good.
Yeah. I don't know why I'm spending too much time on the sketch. Have you had a good scramble time?
Yeah. Yeah.
such enthusiasm behind that response.
Yeah, it was nice. It was nice time to spend with family, but scramble time is just not my time of the year.
That's fair.
It is a lot
Ooh.
this time of year.
Yeah,
Ooh,
it's a
square.
lot, and also it's a time of eating, and I'm a notoriously picky eater, so it's usually just kind of like, eh.
Yeah, I got lucky this year. I went round. My brother did dinner, and he has a very different sort of diet to me. And so I was just like, do you know what? I'm gonna give it a go. Last time I did this, it was bloody awful, but I'm gonna give it a go. And inexplicably this time it was fine. So
Yeah.
He got better.
I know the risks that you're undertaking.
Yeah, it's for me it's just a lot of how much do I need to eat to make it seem like I ate more than I did?
Yes. Kind of the politeness.
And when can I start putting things back?
There isn't a dog, perchance.
No. Very much no dog involved. Yeah. What are you drawing?
I'm
by the
drawing
way?
I'm drawing Lord Sadik from the Star Wars.
Lord Sad Ache?
Sad dick. No, what is it?
As in sadistic.
Sad Dick? What? This is getting worse, Chris.
I'm don't worry, I'm not drawing that.
One of the hecklers.
That's what you said.
I
To
said
me.
I said nothing of the sort.
SADIC.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Uh-huh. Sure.
Would you like to know something about this person, Chip?
Yes, sure.
Their type of villain is sadistic dark knight. I've never
Okay.
heard of that before, but
It's a
like
common
the-
trope, you know.
Not
I
just
like how
Dark
specific
Knight.
it is.
He's into some stuff. It's not just the Dark Knight.
Their hobby
It's
is
a
killing and torturing.
Yeah, sure.
That's under their hobby.
I like it's like a lot of hobbies they have like, you know, just gonna pop down the town, go to the hobby shop, just pick up some bits, you know. Yeah, it works. I added a popping sound for harvest. So I will not miss the harvests now. Yeah, I just like the idea of, you know, you're walking down the town and there's a new hobby shop. It's a torture hobby shop. Lovely. It's got like Some chains
Definitely.
and some hot pokers and stuff. Brilliant.
No,
Yeah.
it's like a World of Warcraft hobby shop kind of
Yeah.
deal, right? It's just a shop. Oh no.
Does he have 3 arms?
Yes, the other one got cut off.
Oh. Oh, okay. That makes more sense. I thought he just naturally had 3 arms, which is unusual.
It is unusual. It probably wouldn't be the most unusual thing I've drawn so far.
I don't know what you've drawn so far.
Yeah,
So.
we might have to go back and show Chibi what we've drawn so far.
It's
I
also
will
not
judge you
unusual for
harshly.
Also, this is a very stubby lightsaber. It's a light baton.
I was thinking of that song.
Yeah. I mean, the handle is nearly as tall as the blade itself.
They like close combat. That's why they
I
lost their
miss
arm.
There's a mess. Mumbly
Mary
Crumblemus.
Crumbly Patch.
Memble
Yeah.
Crumbles. How are you doing? You having a good time
Marble
off?
Curb.
Marble.
Baby.
Marble Curb.
Marble Curb.
Marble Curb.
I keep dissolving. Keeps getting worse.
Murker.
Murr.
Mur. My Chemical Romance.
Happy My Chemical Romance, everybody.
Yes, thank you.
Happy Black Parade.
Happy Black Parade to you too.
When I was a Christmas. My father Christmas.
And a happy
Yes.
MCR to all. I mean, I'd have the same feelings about that if we just celebrated My Chemical Romance every year.
Yeah, not big on the food. Just add
That would
some
be kind of hyped. Trying to
implied.
make all the food black without burning it. Would be creative.
Yeah. Suddenly, all the black food coloring just gets sold out
Yeah.
every year.
Yeah.
People fight over it in the supermarket.
I mean, on the plus side, if somebody asked you how you are, at the very least you have an excuse to say, I'm not okay.
Yeah.
Yay!
Mary Mucker. You're eating chocolate cake and rotating furniture in the Animal Crossing DLC. Yeah, that sounds wonderful.
I mean, it would be kind of interesting to have, instead of Christmas music for 3 weeks, you just have My Chemical Romance on in the supermarket for 3
I
weeks.
definitely wouldn't mind.
I mean, I was about to say they only had a few albums, but there only seems to be a few albums worth of Christmas music, so probably wouldn't be much different, to be honest.
There are 3 Christmas songs, Chris. Just ask Dark.
Hey, according to my dad has a definition of when Christmas starts, which is the first time he hears what's the song called? The Pogues. What's the Pogues Christmas song? Anyway, it's the first time he hears that, and yeah, he hasn't heard it this year, so there's not been a Christmas.
Oh, well, that's interesting. Just no Christmas celebration for your dad then.
That
Fairy Tale of
one.
New York, that's the one.
We just didn't celebrate Christmas. There was just a different party going on.
Yeah, it's just an unrelated party.
Unrelated dinner party. Never mind that everyone was saying mumble crumble.
Mumble crumble.
My mom pointed out we were watching Christmas TV, like music videos on VH1. That Christmas is supposed to be for the children, and we hadn't watched a single music video with kids in it.
My
Yeah.
favorite kid based music video, Christmas music video is Wizard. I can't remember what song it is. What's Wizard's Christmas one? Everyone knows it. Oh, is it I Wish It Could Be Christmas Every Day?
Yeah, I think
Yeah. I think Wish It Could Be Christmas
Yeah,
Every Day, and it was just a really quickly made. We need a video. Let's just get some cameras and put on some stupid clothes and get some kids in. They don't know what's going on. It's just the most awkward thing. It's great.
it's kind of awesome. I noticed for the first time that he kicks one of the kids out, like literally kicks them out.
Yeah.
Is
Sure.
the hand alive?
Unknown. You don't know.
He's asleep. Don't question how that happens, but you know.
Yes, you keep doing it.
Mhm.
Keep getting a slime friend. There are 60 of these. Yeah, so this is Captain Dick. What was his name?
No, I think you got it right.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I don't know, Miss. Darth Sadik.
Oh yeah. Boy,
They're kind of
Darth
got vibes.
Sadik.
Miss is desperate to to get something other than Flynn. There we go. See, spot on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
This one does not have 3 arms, so
The other one got cut off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he likes close combat, remember?
Yeah, the other one got cut off, so it was like, ugh, I guess I wear normal shirts now instead of my usual 4-armed shirts.
Yeah. It's an ood observing social distancing recommendations. Very responsible. Oh, he's from Switzerland.
I have that outfit.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that.
That's an interesting thing to say, Doc.
I mean, sure. You got something other than Flynn. You got a carrot. Yeah. So that's that. That's whatever his name was.
Attic.
Lord Sadik.
Sadik. Lord
Sadik.
Sadik. Yeah,
You
so
know, Sadik.
Sadik. So
Say
yeah,
what?
as a quick recap of what we've sad potato. As a quick recap of what we've done so far, the very first prompt that we got from the Heroes Wiki, because we're doing Heroes and Villains Wiki, the very first one of these that we did, thought it'd be nice to round off the year with another one.
Yeah.
The very first one we got was, I can't even remember his name, the dog from Shaun the Sheep, who I keep posting in
Toman.
GIFs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Toman was the name that we came up with, which I
So you
think,
drew that one perfectly.
yeah.
Thank you.
Christi has also left again. Aggie is not being nice to Christi. Anyway, this was Toman. Yeah, I can't remember his business. What was his name?
I love his massive feet.
Human Toes. Yes, and apparently he's got a name. I can't remember what it was. Scroll back in the VOD, it'll be fine.
It was something short.
Yeah, it was like, it had a Z in it. Biscuit, can't remember. That was on the hero. That was on the Heroes Wiki, even though apparently he's occasionally an antagonist. Don't know. And basically their wiki was just the synopsis of the Shaun the Sheep movie. Then what was it? Oh, it was Hope from Final Fantasy 13. Who is apparently voiced by the same person who does Phineas and Ferb.
I was about to say that's a very Phineas head shape.
So I kind of went with a handsome steampunk Phineas and Ferb is what I was. They're the words that went into my head. This is what came out.
I mean, you did that.
I've
I
named
guess.
Um,
I
yeah,
don't get how this face works, but it's fine.
don't worry about it. It's all right.
two mouse.
Then there was. Oh yes, JoJo. I can't
Jojo?
remember.
Actually, the first villain
Oh
was
yeah,
my
yeah,
dog.
No.
yeah. First villain was the dog who stole Christie's dinner.
Oh no.
And Jojo.
And JoJo.
Oh.
The stand is a stand.
Yes,
Yeah.
stand was called Surface, I think. So it's a table.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, that does look like a JoJo, from what I know about it. It's a buff man in a weird pose.
Yeah.
Yeah, and now we've had John Dick, and now we'll move on. Chibi, do you want to do one? Drew.
Oh, yeah,
Do
sure.
a Drew.
I haven't drawn anything today, so
Neither did
not
I,
sure
so it's
how great
fine.
it's gonna be, but I'll draw something.
It's a chill Boxing Day strum.
Yeah.
Bitzer, that's
Right.
it. Bitzer is the name of the dog.
Right.
Really confused. Oh no, that was villain. Yeah, Sadik was villain. The dog was a hero. Do you want? Look, I don't know. He blows you a kiss in a gif. It's fine.
You say these things.
Do you want a hero or a villain?
Yes. Uh, I don't know, villain. Give me a sexy villain, please.
Schmexy villains. Let's go.
Sexy villain.
Time to get a formless blob.
Yeah, probably. Time to get the least sexy villain ever created.
No Bahongas this time.
No bohungas.
I actually know that one, and I'm not going to give it to you because it's just a guy. Okay, sure. You wanted sexy, you've got sexy.
What?
You have Guldo.
Guldo?
Guldo is one of the Ginyu Force who work for Frieza, and a minor but dangerous antagonist in the Namek saga.
What?
Oh, a
He-
Dragon Ball.
He is small, froggish, and has 4 eyes.
Sorry, what? Say that again?
He is small, froggish, and has 4 eyes.
Small. Okay. Small, froggish. 4 eyes. Dragon Balls. Yes, okay. Let's see.
So this is actually a Dragon Ball. I accidentally Dragon Balled. This is an actual one.
I like it that you get a frog though.
Yeah. You can incorporate this into it, which I think is funny. Guldo has no scouter, so you can't detect whether it's over 9,000. That's all I know. And he is, as a consequence, the weakest of the Ginyu Force, but makes up for it with his ability to freeze time for as long as he can hold his breath.
Okay. That's interesting, sure.
And his ability to use Mind Freeze to freeze anyone with his mind.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for that description. But
Okay.
I think the mind freeze would be enough for anything.
2 eyes.
He also has telekinesis. Yeah, apparently. Yes, his abilities include a powerful telekinesis, the ability to literally stop time as long as he's holding his breath. Such a weird. He's stated to have a power level of 11,500. That's over 9,000. Look at him.
This is what you described to me, right? More eyes. He had 4 eyes.
He's terrifying to Vegeta.
Just look like weird ears. Oh no.
Okay. Now Now I need to make this Dragon Ball Z, which means very strong.
Yes. Big neck.
Thick neck, and then just uh just strong and short. Did you say short or small?
Small froggish with 4 eyes.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's Dragon Ball Z. Small is relative.
I like that. I feel like there's an inconsistency here. It says Guldo is stated to have a power level of 11,500. Due to the fact that Frieza expected the Ginyus to be able to fight Goku, it is likely that Guldo increased to around 400,000.
What?
That feels like there's an order of magnitude there that's been skipped, I think.
Also, then over 9,000 doesn't mean a lot, huh?
Oh, apparently not, no. If there's just a kind of short gap between 11 and 400,000.
So if you're over 9,000, you're pretty average. If you're under 9,000, you are an amoeba.
Yeah. Definitely an amoeba. My power level's approximately 3.5.
Need to make it more like tubes.
More tubes!
No, it looks like they're holding their breath because they're flexing so much.
I mean, who knows? Really?
Sorry, I just scrolled up because I missed a lot of chat. I just scrolled up and saw Miss when we were talking about My Chemical Romance. Miss suggested that their song Teenagers would be hilarious with jingle bells, and I agree. I feel like I can already hear it, and it's hilarious. It would fit. I feel like you could do a Christmas rendition of that song, and it would be completely nonsensical, but it would work. What does it say about this? Their hobby is eating.
Yay! Me too!
And running from fights he cannot win. That's just
Fair.
sensible. If you can't win a
relatable
fight, why
goal.
do it? You know?
Yeah, exactly. So he's gonna get a burger.
And he can produce a horrible sound. Again, same.
What?
This is the most relatable Dragon Balls character.
I like him.
And it's a frog.
This frog friend.
I don't know what burgers look like, apparently. I have never seen a burger before in my life based on this.
Just draw the sesame seeds and you're good to go.
Yeah. Oh, I haven't had a sesame seed button for like a decade. They don't do anything. Like they don't add to the flavor for me, but it's just like there's something very appealing about it. I just want a sesame seed bun.
It's Pinterest food before Pinterest.
Yeah. It's very good lung capacity because of the combination of running away while holding his breath to freeze time.
Yeah.
I guess that makes
Fair,
sense. Yeah.
I don't remember how hands work.
That's not the first time today. What was your conclusion, Chris, about hands and drawing hands?
Yeah. When asking how hands work, we concluded that they don't work because if they worked, they would be able to draw hands.
Right.
And they can't, so they don't work. So don't worry about it.
Thing more true in my life.
If hands were good, if the hands worked, you
You
wouldn't have to worry about how to draw hands because they would just be able to do it. So.
No.
You want onion friend? Miss just wanted anything other than Flynn. Dark is desperately searching for onion friend. Yes, I added a popping sound to Harvest so that I could actually hear it now.
What do Dragon Ball Z clothes look like? I don't know.
I would say that this character's outfit is very classic DBZ.
Yes. Yes.
I mean, honestly, not far off.
Yay! Good.
This is my stand.
Oh wait, they have to like big like those kind of pants.
Yeah. And Latin pants.
And then
He
tiny
is a
little
lad in
boots.
pants.
What?
Too slow a realization.
He's a lad in pants.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Also, Miss, how's time off? Have you got to relax yet? Hopefully you can relax. And also, hopefully it's not snowing too much. Or if it is, I hope it's snowing too much so you can't do anything. So you have to stay indoors and relax.
If I've drawn whatever you said his name was, but I think I have drawn a DBC character, so I think I succeeded.
This is yeah. It works.
Oh no.
There he is. Look at that
There's
sexy
the
bod.
muscles.
They look way too happy with themselves.
Oh,
Schmexy.
yeah.
It's all
Also, it's
confidence.
a-
Oh. Okay.
That's better.
Oh wow, Dark's got gifs.
Better.
Let's. I still think I succeeded.
Very much so.
This is a Dragon Ball character. That's all I really want.
Yeah.
And more likable one.
Stuff. And things. It's been nice. It snowed a little today. Back to work tomorrow, then off for a couple more days. Yeah, it's a little more spread out. But it was hellish at work today. Hooray! You weren't there. Yeah, glad you had a nice relaxing time. Right, what do we want to do now?
I like the guy in the gift ship who just bends forward and looks through his legs.
Yeah,
which
it's
is just the most unnecessary pose ever.
I have a logo on my backside. Like,
Like everyone is doing these power poses and he's just like, yes.
that's captain. Oh, he's the captain. Okay. Everyone said, "Do you really think you should do that pose?" He's like, "I'm the captain."
This is what I do.
Who's the captain here? Me. Yes. I'm gonna do this pose.
You either like it or you get out.
It does. Yeah,
I
it does.
mean,
In the original picture, it does kind of look like there are eyes in the nose.
It's
Like
unnecessary.
the brows look like all necessary. It's
oh
just-
yeah, it's boogers.
yeah. It kind of is a booger.
Goku is wrong when he calls them out. Yeah, I mean, I do appreciate it when people just go all out for their own personal aesthetic. So I can't fault them for that.
One of the prompts from a villager for their dream vacation home is you can never have too many toilets when company is over. I mean, never is a strong word there. It's doing a lot of work.
You can never have too many toilets. But also, like, when company is over,
Yeah.
like you uninstall the toilets once they're gone.
It's a road trip toilet.
I just like this idea of like toilets like somehow being Moorish. Just like, oh, just one more toilet, just one more.
Quick, get the guest toilet in there.
Call up guest toilet. We have an emergency.
Anyway,
It's just a Portaloo is like a takeaway. Gajif! More friends! Posen. They don't look coordinated there. Christi, do you want to do one?
Yeah.
Do you want, Chibi, do you want to randomly generate one?
sure. Where's
The links are sort of
Okay.
scroll up.
okay? Do you want a hero or a villain?
Villain.
A villain.
Villains are more fun.
Have to figure out how wikis do things again.
We
I've
have
just-
a link in Discord.
Yeah, I've just pasted the link
Yeah.
in the Discord, which just if you click it, you'll get a page.
Which was very
Yeah,
Can't refresh it to get
Yeah,
a new one though, which is
I
annoying.
get just a normal man, and I want to generate a new one.
Yeah, like when I said like I'll skip that one, it was a villain in a Poirot story. I'm like,
Oh,
you're just a guy in a tuxedo with a stammer. That's all.
Yeah, this is just a guy in a suit, an old guy in a suit. How do I generate a new one? Where's the random thing button?
I just click the link again. Like they've
Mm.
hidden that away. So, but I know the link, so I posted it. Oh, indeed.
That's another person.
We want
I
a
just
weird one.
dropped
Okay. I'm gonna butcher that name.
We want a girl who's a battleship.
Your villain is Tsukihito Amanuma, codenamed Game Master.
Ooh.
He is one of the Sensui Seven and a major antagonist in the chapter Black arc of Yu Yu Hakusho. Yu Yu Hakusho
yeah, what
sounds
the
familiar. His powers / skills include territory and gaming.
What?
I
That just-
don't know how territory is a power, but
that just
sure.
makes it sound like he sort of pees on his console to mark territory. It's like these are mine. Ew.
His hobby is playing arcade games, and his crimes are assault and attempted murder.
As you do.
And the type of villain is kid. No.
All kids are villains.
I hope that's enough to get started.
Evil arcade player. Is that a chair or an Among Us?
I'm seeing it as an Among Us. Mm-mm.
I've noticed this thing that when I first noticed it with Twitch, whenever you do clips, the URL that they generate, rather than just being a lot of letters and numbers, they put words, random words together. But I'm intrigued by the GIF that Dark posted in chat, which the random words that have been generated for it are hateful, cavernous affenpincher. And I don't know what an affenpincher is.
I think that's a
I don't-
dog.
Yeah, it sounds like a dog
Was
type.
someone who steals apples. Dog type Pokemon?
I completely forgot the word there.
Dog type.
A
Dog type is super effective against cat type.
What's the word for it?
Breed?
Yes, thank you. My brain kept going to species, which is No.
No, they're all the same species.
Yeah.
Which is remarkable in and of itself. Yeah, you look at
Yeah.
a Chihuahua and a Great Dane and you're like, you are the same creature.
Yeah, that's honestly wild.
No, they're tame. Ha ha!
Ah, what? I'm looking at the picture of the boy. Um, he has some weird shoes.
Okay.
Cause it's like for a moment I thought he was wearing socks and sandals, but it's actually
True
he's
villain.
wearing socks. He's wearing blue shoes, like loafers kind of shoes over them, and then he's wearing some kind of weird sandal over that, which is
Shoes and sandals is a new one.
yeah.
I mean, we did have the Final Fantasy character. Obviously, had a lot of belts, including a belt of belts. But we did find a hidden belt in the shoes where there were the shoes were holding themselves up somehow. I don't know quite how it worked, but there was a sneaky hidden belt where part of the shoe was holding another part of the shoe up, so it sort of looked like there was a shoe stretched over the shoe. Shoes are weird. Christy's putting
Yeah.
100% more effort than the actual character's design.
Oh.
Blonde Squall. I still think it was somewhere between Squall and Raiden. Squall being Simon from FF8.
Mm. Yeah, Simon. I love that you gave yourself the challenge of drawing an entire gaming chair.
Yeah, it's because I've been looking at them today, so they were fine.
See, if I was doing this, I would be half tempted to make the screen just cover the face. Just so happens it's always shot in such a way that you just never see their face.
I mean, if I was smart, I would have done that.
It's a metaphor for children these days, always looking at their phones, etc., etc.
What is this show about? The first paragraph, it just goes from a 0 to 100 real quick. Just goes from like something sad but normal to like suddenly opening up portals to the demon world. Like what?
Lovely. Apparently, the season he's a villain from is apparently one of the worst. So there we are. Yeah, I kind of had that reading through the synopsis of a JoJo character. I'm like, I don't know what this is. What is this show?
Yeah.
What I know is buff guys. That's it.
I mean, I think that's most of the show.
But why does somebody manage to reconstitute a bottle around someone's hand?
Don't worry about it.
What does that mean?
Like the first paragraph of his like history is just like he grew up being neglected by his parents. He like spent his most of his time playing video games. I think the main protagonist like found him at the arcade and then just he was then offered a chance to get back at everyone by assisting him and his followers in a plan to open a portal to the demon world to kill all of humanity, neglecting to tell him he would
Classic.
die also. Like what? What? What do you mean?
Classic. Have you never been involved in one of those?
And not that I can tell.
Oh, it's just dime a dozen when I was a kid. People always coming up to me and saying, "Oh, we've got this scheme, got a portal to the underworld. This is gonna be great." It's like, no, I've got
Murder all of humanity.
Calling it a
I've got
scheme.
homework to do though. It's just, you know, JoJo is a bizarre adventure. Makes sense. If only there was some warning.
Yeah.
I love this drawing. There's just a
So, man,
kid pressed into the seats, just.
man.
I love playing my video games.
This is Video Game Boy.
Yeah.
He's almost got 10,000 hours in Minecraft. Great.
Only 10,000. Then you're not a real gamer.
He's a kid. He hasn't been alive for 10,000 hours.
That's no excuse. A real gamer would be playing from the womb. Anyway, should I share a picture now?
Pikachu!
This is him.
Oh,
Oh, look at him. He's got a chair as well.
and it has G for gamer.
Why in the picture that Dark West does he look like 15 years older?
He
Oh
has
yeah, yeah.
moccasins on with brass protectors and socks.
I think the portal to
Yeah.
the underworld has aging effects.
But yeah, see what I said about like the socks and shoes in sandals?
Yeah. Yeah, I thought
Yeah.
like a sort of the shoes kept
Very.
falling off, so we just attached brass straps to it. It'd be fine.
Their mother got really tired of having to buy new shoes.
You'll grow into them. It's fine.
They're
Yu-Gi-Oh?
going for the steel shoes.
I want to know what that hood is stuffed with. Because it's not touching his head.
No, it's not.
The end of the horns is just like marshmallows. It looks so uncomfortable. It does. Look, compare the two chairs on display here, right? Which one would you rather have?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think one of them is just made of painted plywood.
Yeah,
look
it does
very
look
flat.
like that. It just looks like, you know, it's like what all IKEA desks are made out of,
Just
but
low,
as a chair.
yeah, just low density fiberboard. It's like, ugh.
Why are the legs like that?
Oh yeah, look at the tiny legs, tiny little feet. Why?
Because
What benefit could they possibly confer?
I mean, they better not weigh too much.
He could hide in this chair. Like it's.
Aw, when an enemy he doesn't like approaches, he hides.
It's probably like a secret. Oh, maybe it's got like the seat lifts up and you can like put all your games inside it.
It's a toy box.
Yeah.
I like them much better than what I thought they would.
Yeah, if we ignore all
Obviously.
the portal to the underworld stuff, it's great.
Yeah, it's all good and fine.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Oops. There's a portal back here.
He's playing Portal. But we now know video games are a superpower.
Yeah, apparently.
Yes. As is territory.
I still don't know what that implies. Uh,
I mean, I guess if you have land, you're a lord, so landlord, and
yeah,
that
but
sounds like power. I am a landlord.
he owns an apartment building.
Landlord. I am lord of all you survey. Now close the blinds. Ooh.
I said hot chocolate, not hot cocoa.
Bet he calls it a nether
Yeah.
portal.
This kid isn't nearly as likable.
Oh, I just remembered that post Chibi put of somebody saying, "Tell me where you actually live. None of this Minecraft nonsense." It's like, the Netherlands is a real place, right?
I keep seeing that post now. Oops said, tagged me in it the first time, and now I keep seeing it.
To be fair, it does sound cool, and no place is supposed to sound cool. The Netherlands. Like landlord.
Landlord doesn't sound cool.
I am a landlord, like a time lord or a space lord. Landlord.
But
Your rent is due.
that post keeps haunting you just because it's the same person who gets that post is about them getting I don't want to hear about your Minecraft roleplay or whatever. Tell me where you really live, and the Netherlands is a real place in Europe, and I'm not talking about the Nether, right? And then they are the same person who received a message like, "Does Dutch mean dumb butch?" Is that what you are? Like, no, that's my nationality. The same person. It happened to them twice.
Look, if the easy way to avoid these things is just to come from somewhere that exists. You're not these sort of out of fairy tale lands where you can ride bikes across dams and stuff.
We should set the next RPG in the mythic Netherlands.
I mean,
I'm guessing this person wasn't from Europe.
thing is,
Probably not.
given the format of the next sort of collaborative draw through I want to do, you could do that. I'm not stopping you.
I'm not gonna make my part just the Netherlands. That's not gonna happen.
Like, everyone's gonna have a zone. Yours could be the dam zone.
That damn zone.
Damn.
Damn. Oh dear.
I like
Right.
that we're ending the stream with this boy.
Now we've got time to do some more. Should we do like a triple draw?
Yeah.
Yee.
A triple threat.
We haven't done one of these for ages. Do-ba-do. Skaboo-da-boo-boo. Blam. Bloop. Blom. There we go. Who wants the squash triangle at the bottom?
I'm fine with that.
There we are. It's a bit fairer. Cool. Who will do who? I will. What did it? Who did with the thing? Okay, Christi, you generate something for Chibi. Chibi for me. Me for Christi. Who wants
Okay.
what? Who wants villains or heroes?
What? I want another villain. Villains are fun.
Not the villain. Come in your way. I would like a villain too.
Cool. Yeah, let's do villains. Everybody gets a villain.
Okay.
That's just another person. Please give me something.
You have Weasel.
Weasel?
Weasel.
Just a weasel.
Just Weasel.
Weasel from Men in Black.
Okay.
Do you want to know what Weasel is, or do you want to guess?
I I don't. Can you tell me anything that's in like the sidebar for just for fun?
Yeah.
Because I don't know anything about Man in Black, but I do just want to draw a weasel.
They're an alien sidekick.
Okay.
They have shooting spikes. Occupation is intergalactic pet.
No.
Okay.
Alias Boris the animal or the animal.
So I'm just drawing a space weasel. Got it.
Yeah.
I keep getting organizations. Like, you draw the Gotham City Police Department. Go.
Have fun with that.
That's my next Inktober.
I'm doing this one because he's funny, even though he's just a hitman villain. Who am I giving this to? Chris?
E.
You have Raymond Kelinski, who is a supporting antagonist in Hitman Blood Money.
Oh.
He is an assassin who was killed by 47 along with his wife during a murder of crows. He was trying to kill a Congress man at the time of his death. His aliases include the Crow, Boo, and Raymond, which is just his name.
It's not an alias. 47 killed someone? What a twist.
His hobbies include running, biking, and killing.
Well rounded.
So, Ghost Crow on a bike. But also his name's
Yes.
Raymond, so it's just, I don't know. Just looking at the camera and going, just shrugging. I don't know. Raymond just sounds like a normal person, and I'm trying to think, what do normal people do? I don't know what normal people do. Cool. Right. Christy.
Yeah.
You have Bai Za, also known as the Demon of Water.
Ooh.
She is a minor antagonist in the TV series Jackie Chan Adventures, and one of the two female demon sorcerers. I will give you the entire description of their appearance. Baitza is a demon that resembles a demonic mermaid/gorgon hybrid with tentacles for hair.
Well,
It's a
okay.
lot.
So there we go. Raymond Animal Crossing? Maybe.
Black have the like sunglasses, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Just asking.
Asking for a friend.
Asking for a friend who might be a weasel.
This is the Weasel. Wait, did they say that in the original cartoon?
Who I am, Weasel?
Yay.
I had completely forgotten that existed right up until you said something to do with weasels and cartoons. And I'm like, hang on.
With big old baboon butt.
Yes. As back in the days when all cartoons were, I think I'm smart, and I'm stupid. We are smart and stupid. Spoiler alert, they're both stupid. Hey, Blamp!
Bam!
Clamp.
How you doing? How's your post-boxing day? And how was Cramble? Also, how do bikes work?
Crew.
If you want to know, yes, I am already regretting that.
It's like a great time. I don't know how to draw weasels. You need to get on that, apparently.
A life skill you didn't know you needed.
Yeah.
Sure. We'll go with it, right? Cramble was good. You don't know how bikes work. Cool. So long as we're all in agreement. We can't use the same logic with hands here, because we're not attempting to use bikes to draw a bike. That's some Neil Buchanan stuff.
Using a bike to draw a bike. That's a YouTube challenge.
That's an art attack.
Yeah.
Haven't had a day free of planned things since the start of the month, so hopefully that day will be tomorrow. Fingers crossed. What do you have planned for it? Haha, that was my idea of a joke.
Sorry, I'm too busy going about it to realize what you actually said.
That's
I'm sure it was
that's
funny.
fair. Don't
I
worry.
didn't process any of that.
Just do
Me
your
too.
standard exasperated sigh, and yeah, that
Okay.
perfect. That's what it deserved.
I don't think this is a weasel.
Yeah.
Sigh.
Sigh.
Just say it's a weasel. You little
I
weasel.
mean, Chris probably doesn't know what a weasel looks like anyway, so I'm not too concerned about him.
It looks like a Cumberland sausage. With teeth. And you may be
I'm
asking,
having the hand struggle.
All of us must face the hand struggle someday.
It's a mermaid, it's fine.
yeah, I like that description because it really is not what I would have, how I would have described them at all. So I'm interested to see what you draw.
You did mention mermaid, right?
It says a demonic mermaid gorgon hybrid with tentacles for hair.
Okay.
I personally would have started at sea serpent, but whatever.
I heard mermaid, I stuck to mermaid.
Yeah, no, cannot blame you for following instructions. I mean, I can, but it'd be very unfair. Yeah, this is how bikes work.
Man in black even about.
Aliens.
Funny aliens.
It's about people in suits making sure that aliens don't destroy the Earth. Yeah. Ah! Sorry, there was an onion that was going, ah!
As you screamed, fireworks were going off, of course. So for a second, I thought you were reacting to the fireworks. People have been really into Christmas fireworks here for some reason this year. I keep setting them off. Stop it!
Hey! Yeah, I got there!
Did I miss? Oh, I missed them. Start again, Dark. Stop with the fireworks, please! Not New Year's. I guess I should also give Ablium things. What's Ablium things? What do Abliums do?
Aliens able.
What?
I just said aliens able.
Ablium, Ablia.
God damn it. Stop with the fireworks.
You shouldn't ask us what they do. That's ableist.
Hey.
It's almost a joke. Kind of works. Sure. And then thing.
Size in capital letters.
That's Ablium. Can probably move the guy. Don't know why I chose that shape.
You got Solaire and Onion. You can't stop farming. Not until I add more. Not until I add more? Until I add more.
What other Dark Souls things would you add?
Gwendolyn. Why was that the first thing that popped into my head? Civ?
Can you add an Ernstern?
Ernstern, of course. Yes, Ernstern and Smuff.
Ernstern and Smuff?
Ernstern and Smuff.
Ernstern and Smuff.
Attorneys at law. You can't bring the Souls jar out when you were trying to find Onion Knight.
I mean, he can. He just also has to pay.
Oh, I could do an Eileen the Crow one. That's Bloodborne. But... Yeah, if you bring the jar out because of something you said, you've got to put the money in. Chibi must tip the jar.
He must. No.
Have you considered no?
I can talk about Ernstern for free. I paid my dues in the form of pinups.
Was there an Ernstern pinup?
A long time ago, yeah. It's been a while.
Yeah.
But I did draw him with big Ernstern titties.
And we're all grateful. Oh, I think.
Were we? Saw no Smurfing. I didn't bring up Smurf, that was Chris.
I said Smuff.
I try not to bring up Smurf if I can help it.
No. Or Smuff.
I don't like Smurf. Anyway, I'm pretty much done.
Yeah, pretty much there.
I'm getting there.
No rush, take your time. Ah! What? What? Why? That what?
What? Why? What am I looking at?
I don't know.
Is it me? Did I do a bad?
No, no. Dark
Dark.
posted a good gif.
Yeah. So, if something bad was done, it was definitely dark, but also I couldn't like see most of it because I'm looking at a tiny screen on my phone. And also I wasn't sure if I wanted to see more. But because I think I saw a butt.
Oh, that's worse.
Now I'm done too.
Yee.
Everyone ready for a Zoom?
Zoom.
Yee.
Look
Oh,
at this collection of friends.
look at
Yeah.
that.
I realized I drew Starbucks.
I'd be more interested in Starbucks if it looked like that. Google snaps a
These
pan of them.
characters are so sassy.
Why did you make yourself draw a bike?
You said he likes bicycling, bikes. I don't know
I
much to
guess
go
I
on.
did.
Crows, ghosts, and bikes. That's all I had to go at Raymond.
I mean, I also said his hobby was running. You could have drawn him running. You didn't have to draw a bike.
He's a crow. Why would he run? He'd fly.
Why would he ride a bicycle then?
They're very different experiences.
Also, he's a person.
No, he's a crow. It's fine.
I mean, he looks very funny.
Those piercing green
Anyway.
eyes.
Yeah.
No, it's heterochromia. It's the Raymond from the Animal Crossing. I'm pretty sure that's.
Oh, right.
Oh yeah, the cat.
Miss said.
Anyway.
It's Mrs. fault. What?
Wait, Dark, what did you... Oh, that's Weasel. Okay.
Ooh. That's not Weasel.
No. But I do love tiny little lion Ernstern. Anyway, Chris, here is Raymond.
Well, all right then. I got the crow part with the expression of the person in the crow suit.
Yeah.
I do vaguely remember somebody talking about this before, that you got to assassinate people in like a parade or something, and they're dressed as crows.
It gave me a good chuckle when I saw it. Usually I wouldn't pick a Hitman character because they're just people, but
This
what?
one's That's not a person, it's a crow with the person inside it.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like off, but
Also,
the other way
who's
around.
that cute golden cat dog?
That's Simstein. I don't know.
Oh my god, look at those good feet seasons, Mo.
Why are Smo's arms so long?
It's perspective.
No.
No.
That's not how perspective works. Oh, that looks cool.
Oh, it does.
Actually, looks really cool.
See what I mean about sea serpent more so than mermaid?
Yeah.
Feels more snaky.
I didn't remember that show had such good style.
I always get it confused with evidently not. Evidently I can't get it confused with something that I forget. Shaolin Showdown? Was that what it was called? It had some weird stuff in it.
Let's look a bit Shaolin-y.
47.
Also looks a
Why
bit
did you put a barcode
similar.
on the back of the suit?
To show it's 47.
I like the idea that every time 47 like knocks someone out and takes their clothes, like if there is a headpiece like a hat or something, he's just got like a barcode sticker, just sort of sticks it on there.
It's those kids tattoos you have to put.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. It is the 47. That is what he is known for, I guess.
Yeah, apparently this is Weasel.
Yeah, it doesn't look like a weasel.
Yeah, I don't know why it's called Weasel, but when I saw the name, I
Weasel.
was happy.
Yeah, if you're gonna give Chibi a prompt, something like Weasel is always gonna get something good.
What's Top Weasel? Weasel and other Weasel.
Just, zoom in on good Weasels. There's an alien, so he's got 3 tails. And a watch.
Yeah, exactly. I know what alien weasels look like.
This is canonical.
Yeah. I know
It's
everything about Man in Black, definitely.
I like its wristwatch.
Yeah. It's got places to be. It's got to know what the time is. It's a busy Weasel.
Exactly.
It's Weasel.
It does look like a slick back busy man.
Yeah.
Like, where's my Lamborghini?
It's important. He is
my
one of the weasels in black.
my brain was business Weasel is. He's got things to do. He's got money to invest in the stock market. That doesn't work, does it?
I mean, isn't like a group of. I think it's a group of ferrets that's called a business. I'm not sure.
No, that's a nuisance.
Um,
Group of ferrets is called a chaos. It's from the
No,
movie.
it's called a business.
so we got
A group of ferrets is called a business or a pheasning.
Huh?
You know, pheasning.
You did not notice that the glasses are so far from his eyes. That's because the nose is so far from the eyes. They're like pince-nez. They're reading sunglasses.
Animal Crossing. Also, we've got a business murder on our hands.
Group of weasels can be described as a boogle, a gang, a sneak, a pack, or a confusion.
Oh, confusion, most definitely.
Yes, but I'm fond of Boogle.
I love boogle. A boogle of weasels.
Look at that boogle.
I will have to remember that next time I do Googology stuff. Or maybe Boogle Chime. Maybe underneath that helmet, it's just a weasel.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe. Well, there we go. There's lots of friends. Lots of fun seasonal friends. I think we definitely got in the Christmas mood with these.
Yeah.
Yep.
Definitely.
Definitely.
Merry Crumble Mumble.
I mean, if anything's Christmassy, it's this dude.
Happy
That's a
My
Christmas
Chemical Romance, everyone.
Happy MCR. Blep, blep. Yeah. A lot of animals.
Yay, animals are good.
Yeah. It's a good time. And
like
speaking
the
of good,
disembodied hand.
disembodied hand, disenhanded
But
bod.
obviously-
When did you make this?
Happy My Chemical Romance, everyone.
Merry chemical Romus. Merry Chrismical
Merry
Romus.
Christmas. Rats.
That's just
I want to rats.
that's just Merry Christmas, rats. Okay, that feels more. The early 2000s.
Yeah.
You can't say yeah. You were born 3 years ago.
I can say yay.
Well, thank you everybody for coming along and having good times. Sorry I didn't stream yesterday again. A Boxing Day lunch turned into a Christmas lunch, turned into a Christmas dinner. So
Yeah, so you have nothing to be sorry for.
I am sorry, I'm deeply ashamed.
No. You were celebrating My Chemical Romance. It's all good.
I mean,
Shush, no apologies.
how dare you? The thing is, this is my brother, and his logic was, well, I needed some music to play during Christmas times, and I didn't have any Christmas music, so I thought, what's festive? Oh, well, the Germans like Christmas, so Rammstein. That was his. So we had Christmas dinner to Rammstein.
That's amazing.
Just fucking do Hust playing it in background.
Yeah, pretty much. He showed us the video to Deutschland before. We sat down and ate. It's like, okay. This is my brother. I was about to say no more sensible than me, probably less.
Just the fact that he associates like Christmas. Oh, of course, Germany.
Yeah, Germans like Christmas. You know, Christmas was sort of the Christmas traditions we have at the moment were popularized by, like, you know, Victoria and Prince Albert. And Prince Albert was German, so it's Germans.
Yeah.
Rammstein.
And naturally, the only music Germans play is Rammstein.
That's all they've made. It's fine. It's Rammstein and what was his name? The guy who did the sort of 1920s version of "We Will Rock You."
I mean, it's not like Germany has ever made any like Christmas music or anything.
No, none.
Never. No, never a thing.
What is
Only German music I can think of is
Max Rabe?
Luftballon.
99
yeah.
Luftballons.
Yay.
Yes,
That's a good song.
I was thinking of Max Rabe. Everyone should look up Max Rabe. His good stuff. His version of Mambo Number 5 is surprisingly good. Mambo Number 5, yeah.
I feel like I should know more German music, but I really don't.
Rammstein Last Christmas. I mean, yeah.
The only thing I can think of is Autobahn, but that's just
Kraftwerk.
It's not a great song.
No, not really. They've done better. I like Home Computer. I think that's better than one of the better ones. It's got a good riff. I mean, the robots is probably Showroom Dummies. That's a good one. Anyway, these are all Christmas songs. Kraftwerk are not Christmassy.
Yeah, I don't really know any other German music. Don't even. No, I do know one German musical, never mind. But that one was also translated into Dutch, so I don't listen to the German.
I used to think Franz Ferdinand were German,
No.
but they're Scottish. So they did a song in German.
I for some reason I forgot. In 2 seconds, I forgot we were talking about music. I was like, Franz
No,
Ferdinand.
not Archduke Franz Ferdinand.
Take your Franz Ferdinand.
I'll say that. Okay, Miss said the same thing. Good. I thought you were going to be angry at me for not knowing they were Scottish. Also, apparently most of their members have just left now. It's a completely different band.
Oh, I do know a song by a German band which is called Moscow. I mean, the song is called Moscow, I believe. It's intended to sound like vaguely Russian, but it's made by a German band. But
Wasn't there a Moscow? Didn't Rammstein do Moscow?
Oh yeah, by Genghis Khan.
yeah, there he
Oh,
is.
I don't think I know that one. I'll have to listen to that afterwards.
It's a
It's a time.
I'm always up for a time. So yeah, that's that's my family's idea of Christmas. Also including
Sounds fun.
the present my mum made me, which is a cushion with, like, I don't know what the technique is called, where you like pull little bits of wool through a net, so it's like kind of shag carpet kind of thing. But she did it with the design of just the most manic looking Beaker from the Muppets. So I'd have a cushion with Beaker on it, and I couldn't be happier.
Yeah.
It's not what you were expecting. I'm looking forward to it. Just the thumbnail is interesting.
It's a time.
It's a time.
Thanks for reminding me of that song. It's awesome.
The outfits are on fire. Is literally, or I'm gonna have to
No,
find
not
this out.
literally.
Ah, that's
They're
less
just-
fun.
I mean, they're still very fun outfits. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, but I wanted a
just
kind of
different.
full crazy world of Arthur Brown kind of thing. I'm the god of hellfire. My head is literally on fire. Yeah. Is there a good gif of that? Probably not. Maybe though. Oh, there is, yeah. Anyway. I should probably end the stream. Thank you for being here. I hope everybody had a lovely, relaxing time. Hope relaxing times continue to happen, and that the general public do not get in your way of having a relaxing time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll be back on Tuesday. There it goes. With some guacamole and chicken times, etc., etc. Words. Ending of
Chicken.
streams. Chicken. Polo power. They'll regret it if they do. That's the spirit, Doc.
The lock on the store is broken.
Unfortunately, I saw that coming.
Aw.
It's so loud in my ears. I don't know why it comes out in the stream at a reasonable volume, but your voices in my ears are much quieter, so I have to turn it up. Even though your voices come out at a reasonable volume as well, it's like computers, they're strange. Oh, we've dropped 69 frames. We better end it there. Nice. No, nice cock.
Nice cock.
It's happening. How dare you? How dare you infect my mind with this? Anyway, I blame Dark. So, thank you for coming along. Thank you for doodling. Hope you had a lovely time, both during stream and before, and will continue to do thereafter.
Yay.
I'm gonna stop talking now. Bye, everybody.
Bye.